We're strolling, we're rolling.
Well, hello everybody, guys, gals, aliens, creatures, whatever you want to call yourself, rise and grind, or welcome to the Midnight Show. We're back with Once Upon a Time, just showed up. We are literally minutes away from Tampa's biggest art show slash fashion show the world's probably ever seen down here. So today, introduce your first and last name for the whole crew to see, the whole world to see.
My name is Cesar Osorio from Colombia. And then we have Snyder Mojica, all the way from Colombia. He flew in here. I live in Miami, but he flew in last night just to come to a Scale show.
Thank you very much.
Man, so
Thank
yeah,
you.
you just speak whenever you need to speak, and we're gonna just both be trading off our mics. We only got 2 mics today, so we're trying to capture everybody's voice. But I started talking to Cesar, and I'm like, man, well, you know what? Before we even keep going, first and last name, where they can find you at, and a little bit about what you do, and then I'm gonna just bring it in, and then we're gonna be translate. I don't know any Spanish. I'm learning it. So here we go.
Bueno, my name is Snyder Mojica. Is artist plástico. O sea,
Plastic artist.
mi nombre es Snyder Mojica. Soy artista plástico. Desde muy niño fui escultor.
Since a little kid, he's been sculpturing.
Okay.
Yes, and he owns one of the biggest companies in Colombia, in Bogota, Colombia, that produces for restaurants, bars, nightclubs. He has amazing art and sculptures. That's what he makes.
Sculptures. So literally he's from Colombia, living in Miami, soaking up the sun.
Yes.
But he flew all the way from Colombia out here just to see the show. But I say it always takes a team to make the dream, because without him, he wouldn't have been able to even come down here, because they woke up early in the morning, drove all the way from Miami just to get here. And then what do you know? I'm over here giving a tour. And this guy's right here. We've been meeting each other a couple times over the past couple years, but it's really good now to get an interview. So,
And it's good to see you again.
I know, dude.
You're always with a good energy.
Ugh.
You always bring me happiness when I see you. When you
Let's go.
smile, you're a good man. You're a
Let's
good man.
go.
You're a good man.
So literally, I'm talking with Cesar. He said, "Man, dude, you got to check this guy out. He's an artist." And I was like, "Well, prove it. Show me some art." And bro, you are a true sculptor. There's not a lot of real sculptors out there in the world, but this guy right here really is a true sculptor. So, if you could, I just want to know your story. I want to know just how you got into sculpting, why you sculpt things, what you're interested in, and just who are you as an artist?
Okay.
Tell him.
¿Quién es usted como artista?
Bueno, Snyder Mojica es diseñador industrial, escultor, artista plástico, pintor, aerógrafo. Tengo una trayectoria de más de 30 años.
So, pause right there. So he's been, he has a career of over 30 years.
Okay.
He does aerography, sculpturing, plastic art. I don't know how you say it.
That's
but,
so cool.
So
Sculptures,
he's a
plastic
multi,
art.
designer with art.
Do you only work with your plastic sculptures, or do you have many different mediums you work with?
Si trabaja solo con plástico.
No, diseñador industrial. Soy diseñador industrial.
He's an industrial designer. So he has sculptures with
Diversidad
mirrors,
de
with
materiales,
glass,
diversidad
with
materiales.
wood, fiberglass, you name it.
Everything. Any
You name it.
material you can touch, you use it.
Iron, you name it.
Oh
No,
my
yes.
gosh. So how did you get involved? You said you've been doing things for 30 plus years, obviously. So you're from a child working all the way up. So how did you get involved with art? What made you attracted to what you're doing right now?
¿Qué lo hizo inclinarse al arte desde pequeño?
Cuando niño me decían que lo hacía muy bien y
Okay.
yo me la creí.
Okay, since little kid, he had an ability to do things with his crafted things.
And you've always known you had that ability.
And everybody were, saying, you're good, you're good. So he ended up believing in him, believing in his art. And that's what made Snyder Mojica these days one of the biggest in Colombia.
Really, so the help of others,
Of others, yes.
showcasing, or just almost the help of others pushing you to say you are great,
You're great, yes.
has even helped you become the person that you are and the artist you are today.
que la gente, impulsándole a usted, diciéndole que era bueno, fue lo que lo motivó a seguir adelante con su carrera.
La verdad sí, y cada vez siempre pretendí ser mejor, mejor, ser mejor, mejor. Por eso mismo, a mí me motivaba que las personas quedaran felices con mis obras, con mi trabajo, y eso me motivó. O sea, más que el dinero, esa es como la pasión
Jose. Okay, for
de
him
eso es
was
todo.
more the happiness that he was seeing in people's faces with his art than making money. So
True artist. Okay.
that is a true artist, and that's why he's here today. Today is his birthday too. So
What?
he left
Happy
his family in
birthday,
Colombia just to be here
bro!
with us, enjoying this beautiful show by Jason Skeldon.
Wow, what
Sí,
better?
admiración, una inspiración para mí. Yo, o sea, que Jackson Skull, él es un personaje que me inspira en el arte contemporáneo y arte
Yeah.
pop y todo lo que es la continuación visual, todo lo que él plasma. Y gracias a Dios estoy hoy aquí aprovechando este show que va a ser aquí en Tampa. Yo de verdad estoy muy agradecido.
Man, he's just super glad to be here, and well, and it's super weird. I can
Translate,
understand
yes.
Spanish, and I can't speak it because, like I said, my fiance, she speaks Spanish all the time, and I'm just listening, so I can kind of really pick up everything what everybody's saying, but I cannot repeat it at all. So keep going. Keep
Okay,
going.
so Jason Skeldon has been a big inspiration for him for the last 3 years. He's been following him. He identifies himself with all the visual stuff that Jason Skeldon brings out to people. I'm also a big fan.
100%. I know that.
I'm a big fan.
And
I own a gallery in Miami, Florida, Buro 79, and if you pass by, I have all
he's got
kinds
the
of art.
coolest spot.
Yes.
Outside, inside. If you
Inside,
want
outside,
to chill
yes.
outside and you
Yeah.
want the party vibe chilling, he's got the outside. You want to go inside and find some cool trinkets and
There
things that
you
you
go.
won't find anywhere in Wynwood in Miami,
Yes.
you better go to this spot. He's literally got the coolest spot. It is literally changing every single time. If I'm in Wynwood, boom, I'm
You're always
headed
gonna see
right-
something new.
I'm
Yes.
going straight to the gallery to see
Yes.
what's going on, grab a quick Sprite or whatever you want, chill out, and enjoy the bungalow.
Yes, sir.
Bada
Yes, sir.
bing,
Bada
bada
bing, bada
boom.
boom.
So I'm bringing it back because one thing that has inspired me to be able to do this in the once upon a time, is just actually getting to meet real artists, right? And there's so many celebrities out there, and there's so many people that have such big clout and faces, and they literally could sell you this shoe and just say this is art and just
Yes.
sell it for $1 million, right? But a true artist does what they do and they live their life the way that they do because they're servants of others and they love to serve and they love to see people's reactions to how they're doing their work, their life. And so when he said, I didn't even ask him. He said, it's not even about the money. I love creating this so that it can put smiles on people's faces. And so that's, almost my next question. What is your why? Like, why do you do what you do? Are there ever days that you're not motivated and you got to show up? What makes you, how do you work every single day when you don't have the motivation?
Ok, la pregunta es que cuando estás desmotivado para ir a hacer una obra o presentar algo, ¿cómo vuelves a coger la motivación y la inspiración para sacarle esa sonrisa a los clientes?
Yo creo que la mejor motivación está en uno mismo. O sea, hay algo que se llama inteligencia emocional y uno nunca debe de dejarse llevar por otra persona X para que la felicidad dependa de las demás personas. Siempre y cuando uno esté siempre consciente de que debe ser feliz y que uno toma la decisión y transmitir esa alegría. Primero, gloria a Dios, estamos vivos, ¿verdad? Una vez siendo vivos, pues aprovechar al máximo porque uno vinimos fue a ser felices. Y más que con ese don, que yo cada vez lo trabajo más, pues aprovecharlo al máximo. Entonces, esto es algo que me motiva mucho, pensar que estoy vivo, que tengo el talento, que tengo todo, y más que todo que lo practico, pues se ven los resultados.
Oh, man,
So the
every day.
motivation that he's got is being alive. Don't letting anybody just mess with your inspiration or your intelligence.
Right.
And every time he feels down, he just wants to be better for his own self and every day make the difference.
Right. So just showing up every single day,
Yes,
whether you're in a good mood or not, knowing that just life itself is the
is
joy
the
of,
joy.
being able to be here
Exactly.
is good enough, right?
Exactly. It's good enough
So it's
for
like
him
God
to
has
be.
given him the breath to be
Yes.
able to speak, to be able to be the man he is, called exactly where he is. And I always
Those
say
are
this,
the
dude.
exact words that what you just said right now.
I
That's what he
always say
said.
this,
Yes.
dude, like this, right? You are the man called to be exactly where you are, right? And God has given you him as a friend, as a brother, right? He's given me as a brother in Christ. And like, you're gonna go get to change people's lives in Colombia. I'll never even get to talk to, right? But you have already changed my life today just by jumping out of your comfort zone to just be like, dude, I'm gonna do. I mean, literally, it took me 5 seconds to say, hey, you want to get an interview? And then boom, we are here. And so your inspiration just to be wherever God has called you to be is something that's very special because, dude, you're gonna get to change the world of so many people that I'll never get to, that he'll never get to. But without him, I wouldn't have been connected to you.
Exactly.
And God has set this whole thing
Exactly.
up right here. This whole meeting, that was set up before we
Before
were even born.
yeah, you're right.
So this is cool.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, yes, yes.
So so after this, what is your next project? What are you getting ready to work on? What would you just tell the world, like, hey, this is what's about to go up.
Bueno.
This is what's going down over in Colombia. Y'all better get ready.
Mi proyecto
Well,
futuro.
sí. ¿Cuál es su
Mi
proyecto futuro en este
mi proyecto
momento?
futuro en este momento es, yo tengo 57, hoy estoy cumpliendo años.
Sí.
Estoy cumpliendo
So
50
today is my birthday. I'm turning 47 years old today.
Okay.
57 años, de los cuales siempre he pensado en hacer lo que me gusta.
Yeah.
¿Qué me gusta? Esto, mostrar mi arte, expresar todo lo que yo siento en el arte. A futuro pienso tener un reconocimiento en el arte pop, arte contemporáneo, todo esto, lo que está en tendencia hoy en día está en tendencia toda esa clase de arte. El futuro es de pronto ser reconocido y de tal manera vivir del arte, ¿por qué no? De todo el tiempo he vivido de esculturas comerciales y he querido mucho más en las esculturas artísticas.
Okay, so his aspiration is turn over his commercial art because he does produce in big
Right,
masses,
doing a lot of commercial
huge
work.
things for zoos, parks, all
Yeah.
kinds of big stuff.
Yeah.
Now he wants to turn and make it more about himself and being able to bring that out.
So if there's a story, I guess, getting even deeper into your art, right now you're doing commercial and you're doing industry stuff. So everybody else is hiring you to do all sorts of statues and plastic work, et cetera, woodwork, whatever that may be. But if you could focus on your craft, on what you wanted to share to the world, what would that be? Obviously, he does all of his tunes and he's doing all sorts of these fun things because he's trying to get people to really jump out of their comfort zone to be who they're supposed to be and what they want to be. So with Skell being even almost like a hero to you, right?
Yes.
If you had the opportunity to just do anything you wanted and create anything in the world, what would you create and why would you create it?
Okay, él dice que cuál es el personaje que va a hacer que Yeye, ¿no? He already created his own. His name is Yeye, Yeye, and he's got it. He already has the whole collection.
It's already ready.
We have one
Been setting it up.
that is here in the hotel that he wanna give to Jason Skeldon.
Oh.
So later on, if the opportunity comes around, he's gonna gift it to him.
Yeah.
But he's got his own collection. He already started, and I'm gonna be the one handling all his art in Miami, Florida.
Okay.
And we're gonna spread it all over, United
From
States.
Colombia to the
to
U.S.
United States. Yes,
What
to
do
the
you
US.
know? You know what I'm saying, huh? Golly.
Yes.
Well, if we're gonna close this off, the show's about to be coming on. But if you could tell the world one thing right now, this is your opportunity of what have you learned? What do you think the world needs to hear, especially in this time of darkness? What does somebody need to hear that might just pull them out? What is some inspiration that somebody needs to truly hear? Something that you've learned? Maybe it's some adversity that you've overcome.
¿Entendiste? O que él quiere que tú digas unas palabras para el mundo de tú qué piensas hoy, decir algo para motivar al mundo.
Hay dos cosas que son súper clave. Todos nosotros vinimos a algo en el mundo, ¿verdad? Muchos tenemos dones y no los sabemos aprovechar. Pero,
Jose,
pero
we all came here with a mission. God gave us a particular ability. Go ahead.
pero un talento sin disciplina
But a talent without a
no
discipline
se aprovecha.
is not going to be good for anybody.
Y aquellas personas que tienen ese talento, pero no tienen disciplina, no se alcanzan a imaginar lo lejos que pueden llegar.
So if you have the talent, you got to have discipline. Because with discipline, you can get anywhere you want.
And like you said earlier, you gotta practice every single day to your fullest. You gotta really truly practice, and that's every day maximizing your time, maximizing your effort, even when the motivation's not there. So
not
just
there.
practice,
Y las-
practice, practice,
Y
and
las cosas hay que hacerlas con pasión. La pasión,
And you
Nadie
you
se
gotta do
imagina
things with passion.
los resultados que botan, la pasión
Passion is what you also have to have in your life.
más que profesionalismo. Yo puedo estudiar
Dude.
y ser profesional, pero si no tengo pasión por lo que hago,
He
no
could be a
pasa nada.
professional but don't have any passion, then he's not going to get nowhere.
man, let's go. You know what they say? If you're a pro, you show up early and you stay late. And you're always growing every single day, but the second you stop doing that,
No, lo más
you are
importante es
no
que
longer a
yo
pro.
estoy haciendo lo que hago.
Period. Bada bing, bada,
Bada
boom,
boom.
bro.
No.
Anything else, dude? Did I leave out anything that you gotta say?
Algo más? Oops. There you go.
Must be my thing. Anything else? Anything else, bro?
Love art.
This guy
Being
really
inspired.
does love art.
I
you,
love art.
You gotta go check out his spot in Miami, the bungalow, the Buro, the spot where it all goes down from
Yes.
chilling
Thank
to
you very much.
everything. But here you go, bro. Close it off
Close
for
it
us,
up.
dude.
You got it.
Close it off.
No, pues no, nada, pues feliz y quién iba a imaginar que yo hoy cumpliendo años iba a estar acá. en
I'm
Tampa.
very happy. Never imagined to be at Jason
Compartiendo con
Skeldon's
ustedes.
show, but we made it happen. We make it happen, and now he's going to be here, smiling, being happy, seeing this beautiful, beautiful art show that Jason Skeldon is bringing to Tampa.
Once upon a time. Is
Bada Bing, Bada Boom.
Is there a translation?
Say bada bing, bada boom.
Is there
No?
Spanish
Bada bing,
translation?
bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We just made it up. Bada bing,
Bada
bada
bing,
boom.
bada boom.
Yeah, let's go. Once upon a time.
go.
Yeah.